So this is just some stuff to do because I don't have any other Walking Dead content and my other shows are not on. Uh, so anyway, as I said in my Christmas video, I have started watching this YouTube channel called Funny or Die, and they have a series called Zach Morris is Trash, and it is so funny. I don't know, but I'm gonna do a reaction video because after that bite reveal, I mean, I need some laughter in my life. Honestly, I didn't cry, but I was really sad, and then going to different YouTubers is really no optimistic feedback. Really, everyone's pretty confounded. And I mean, the people who wanted Carl to die wanted some kind of threat. They didn't think it was going to be Carl. You know, they were more Carol, Daryl, Morgan, King Ezekiel, Jerry-ish. So Carl. Oh, and I even heard Judith and Gracie. So Carl is a little surprising for the most
It's
part.
winter break at Bayside. Jesse Slater and Kelly got jobs at the mall. Lisa is volunteering at the hospital. And Zach is sitting on his lazy blonde ass eating cookies. Zach is at the mall, bothering Slater and Jesse at their jobs, when he bumps into a girl. She says she's late for work, which Zach hears as an opportunity to stop her twice and make fun of her for only having an apple for lunch. Screech had an accident with his new doll and cleans up in the bathroom. A nice stranger offers advice on how to dry his pants faster. Zach notices him shaving and tells Screech to check out that homeless dude, then scolds him for looking. The homeless dude says he's lightheaded because he hasn't eaten all day. Zach continues to bother him while he shaves, then leaves a whopping $3 behind in a payphone, probably because he didn't want to touch his icky homeless hands. Zach wishes him a Merry Christmas with a smug grin on his face, because $3 will definitely put this guy's life back on track. Zach is roaming the mall, hunting the girl who ran away from him, and bothers Kelly at her job. He finds his target, named Laura, and offers to take her to lunch because he knows she only has an apple to eat, something he wants to get goose on. Laura's considering lunch with Zach because she's starving when Zach sees the homeless guy. Zach lets everyone know how great he is for giving him money earlier, but adds he hopes he doesn't spend the $3 on wine or super cheap heroin. Laura says she's lost her appetite. Zach sees Laura in the food court. He apologizes, saying he doesn't know much about the homeless, and adds that in his neighborhood, the poor family is the one that doesn't have cable. Zach asks Laura where she lives. Laura says she lives with her dad. He asks where, and Laura says they're currently moving, and they move around a lot. Zach asks what her dad does, and Laura says her dad is between jobs. Then an
Damn.
emaciated Laura politely asks for a chip before scarfing down a whole bunch of chips. Zach connects none of these dots and makes fun of her for eating so many chips. Zach realizes he can make Laura like him with food and buys her ice cream, then takes her to the candy shop and cuts in front of a bunch of kids to take a picture with Santa. Santa asks Laura what she wants for Christmas, and she whispers some deeply disturbing shit in his ear. Zach asks what she said, and before she can begin to say she's not sure she can tell him, Zach hands her a candy cane, more food, to put in her mouth so she can shut up about her problems. Zach's mom shows up, who has the same blonde hair to roots ratio as her son, and mentions the Christmas play she's putting on at the mall. Laura wants to be in the play, but is hesitant about asking for time off at her job on her first day. Zach tells her not to worry about it, and it's no big deal. Then, as she walks away, makes a really creepy comment to his mom that he finally knows what he wants for Christmas. Gross. Slater is with his job wrapping presents when the friendly homeless man helps him. He asks for some of the scraps Slater throws away. Slater generously gives him a whole roll and some ribbon. The homeless man staggers away, takes 2 steps, and collapses, because apparently $3 with a side of wrapping paper isn't part of a complete breakfast. Laura asks her boss to be in the play. He says no, because it's the busiest time of year. Laura is upset because Zach got her hopes up. Zach mentioned that homeless guy from before passed out and is at the hospital. But who cares? Because they need to get to the hospital to help Lisa donate gifts to kids. They give gifts to the kids, then sing their way over to that homeless guy who almost died. They visit him in full costume. Zach takes off his Santa beard out of respect. Zach sees Laura, and still unable to connect these huge dots, asks why she's there. Who's your dad, you dingus? To be continued. Right now, Laura's dad, Frank, said he passed out from hunger. Zach gives him some of his stale leftover cookies. He invites him to his house for dinner, because now he knows he can get this hot homeless girl to hang out with him using food. He feeds Laura until she can't eat anymore, and tells her the weight she put on in the last hour looks great. Zach's mom thanks them for coming over, and says she appreciates having guests that are different than usual. Zach clarifies she means they're not used to guests with big appetites who live at the mall. Then Zach asks the fun and super polite question. So, how did you become homeless? The computer plant Frank worked at went out of business, and he's had trouble finding work ever since, especially since he doesn't have nice clothes for job interviews. Zach uncomfortably looks at the floor and says nothing after starting this difficult conversation. Zach begrudgingly helps his mom set up for the play and complains the entire
Wow.
time in a hideous sweater. Zach sees Laura rushing to work and stops her to once again use food to make her like him. Laura sees a jacket at the store she wants to buy for her dad to wear to job interviews. She asks for an advance on her paycheck. Her boss says no. Zach shows up to interrupt Laura at her job, again, in an outfit that's still not as dumb as that sweater. He convinces Mr. Moody to let Laura be in the play by promising to double his business with a mysterious whisper deal. Kelly puts the jacket aside and says she's going to buy it later as a surprise. The play is okay. It's fine. Or whatever. Who cares? And Laura learns her lines even though she just found out she was in the play 10 seconds ago. But Zach takes his mother's nice play about the meaning of Christmas and turns it into a big commercial for Mr. Moody's department store.
Where are these coming from? For the well-dressed miser, the only place to shop is movie store for men.
But I guess if you're seeing free theater in a mall, you get what you pay for. Mr. Moody sees the missing coat and assumes Laura stole it because she's homeless. He threatens to call the cops, and she runs her hungry ass away. The gang splits up, and they finally leave the mall for the first time in 9 days. Zach and his mom find them in a car outside of a Christmas tree and invite them into their home. Mr. Moody gives Laura the jacket as an apology, and Zach's parents offer to let them live at their house until they're back on their feet. Laura says she doesn't know how to thank them. Zach suggests sexual favors. It's a Christmas miracle. Laura and her dad have a place to stay until Frank gets a job. Only we never see them ever again because they probably fucking killed themselves or starved to death. Merry fucking Christmas. Zach Morris harassed a stranger at the mall and made her feel bad about her lunch. Made a bathroom spectacle out of a homeless man minding his business. Then thought $3 would change his life. He felt great about giving him the $3 even though he was pretty sure he'd spend it on drugs. Used food to get a hungry girl to spend time with him, but in front of all these kids waiting to take a picture with Santa. And when that homeless guy passed out, he thought it would be fun to visit him dressed as Santa Claus. Then invited the homeless man to his parents' nice house to comment on his daughter's weight and make him talk about why he became homeless. Turned his mother's Christmas play into a department store commercial and told this homeless girl she should hook up with him because of his parents' generous invitation and because she has nowhere else to live now. Ho ho holy shit. Zach Morris is trash.
Zach Morris is trash.
I don't remember all this. I remember Zach being sneaky, but oh my goodness. Ooh, that was so funny. Okay, so please laugh and be merry. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Please take a moment to like, share, comment, and or subscribe.